Line defense. They're going to jam it in.
And rejection by Huff on the drive by Cassius Stanley. T.A. Clark, the trailer. Jay Huff in the pivot. Got the size advantage.
Oh, take that ball to the basket.
Instead, it's Key. Back out to Diakite. He's got a three.
I love it, Huff.
Not there. And you know what? And Brad Brownell said one of the great things that Virginia does is tap out on missed shots if they can't get an offensive rebound, and it results in a three-point basket.
Makes it work for it. A decided disadvantage with the height, but the heart is as big as anyone's on the court.
T.A. Clark swings it. Diakite, long distance and under the net.
Virginia, and the reason that's important, this is a low-scoring game. When you get a chance like that, you got to make against UVA.
Diakite trying to do it himself.
And when you're able to use it successfully, it's the one thing that can really hurt Virginia at times, but you've got to be able to shoot at a high clip.
Arizona State looking to knock off a top 10 team, which is exactly what the football team did last night.
Indeed.
And the wrestling team did Friday night, knocking off #1 Penn State. Pass Diakite.
At the other end on the last offensive possession for Virginia. Still trying to get on the board early minutes, first half. This is Key. Diakite. That's a
three-pointer of the day. Coming off a 16-point performance on Wednesday.
And he's the leading rebounder. It's impressive to make that three-point shot as well. He's 43% from three.
Mamadi Diakite. And he can.
They've had a stretch where this is only their third game in about 2 weeks, and so the cards look fresh. Now, Malik Williams, who sprained that ankle versus Florida State, is not 100%, but outside of that, this is a fresh group.
Some 60 shots a game, even on a good one.
Giving up on average 53 points a game this year, first in the country. Couture has it wiped away by Diakite. Got just about to the basket, sent it out. Well, the 10 side for three, no. Well, they've done a good job suppressing his offense tonight, averaging 15 a game over the last 5. Nolly through plenty of contact. Rejected by Nolly, but Diakite.
That opposing teams have to scout for coming into this building.
Well, of course, Tony Bennett starred for his father, Dick Bennett, at Green Bay back in the late 80s and early 90s. He's known for his offense, but he learned his defensive principles from his dad. Learned the pack line from his dad, who he also coached under.
Well short.
Tough shot right there. Tough shot. He made one of the greatest shots in the history of Virginia basketball when they beat Purdue.
Tough pass to handle.
T.A. Clark jumped right to the top of the scouting report. And I don't know if neither of those guys, in fact, I know that neither of those guys were quite ready for that adjustment.
Great steal, great hands by
Committed by Virginia. Diakite. Very patient, able to get it up on the rim, goes after his own miss and has it.
And you mentioned they don't get there much. So when you play against Virginia, there aren't going to be many fouls and many opportunities at the free throw line. So when you get there, if you don't, that's almost like empty possessions.
Diakite avoids the double team and lays.
Chris Likes gets going. He can score against anybody and against any kind of defensive pressure. Again, good pressure, great shot.
first Miami player into double digits. He's got a dozen. Back to a 2-point game. Diakite, pass Stone, and finally.
And Miami got it. Virginia doesn't have any offensive rebounds. Neither team shooting lights out, obviously, but there are no offensive rebounds to be had.
Virginia is a better rebounding team than Miami this season. Are you surprised they don't have more on the offensive glass?
No, Virginia's a very good. And drive it to the basket. He's a big, strong kid. 6'8", 240 pounds.
Just 13 games earlier this season because of an injury. What a veteran playing in his 101st career game here tonight. Diakite using his strength.
And that's
in America in points scored per game. No one allows less points per game defensively than Virginia.
the key right here. And what's going to prevail?
Diakite, yes. Diakite wants to back down Cassius Stanley across the lane. The old school.
Jim Christian certainly wants his team to play with that aggressiveness, though.
He does, but obviously with Mitchell, you do not want him on the bench, your main rebounding guy and energy guy, and that's what happens when he goes.